Hello, welcome to Inavate TV. Many thanks for joining us for this latest video. I'm joined today by Barrie from Carillion Communications. Welcome, Barrie.
Afternoon, Paul.
Barrie, we're here to talk about something that I didn't know existed before. You provide a service that many may not know about. I just wonder if you could explain to our viewers what that is, please.
Yeah, we've been selling Hub for a number of years. We were part of the first tranche of people, I think, that Microsoft worked with when they first put Hub into the market. But a couple of years ago, we became a Microsoft authorized service partner. And through that, we are the only people outside of Microsoft who can physically repair Surface Hubs of the second generation down to component and module level.
And I guess for those that don't know the name, maybe if people need reassurance, maybe could you let guys know what kind of experience and training you guys have had in order to perform these type of services?
Yeah, it's quite interesting because originally the brief from Microsoft was that we could service our own customers. So for us, it was fantastic. It all came about through a visit at ISE. Ironically enough, we were at ISE. We were talking to Microsoft about something completely different, and they asked whether or not we'd like to talk about service. So we started doing that. We started servicing our own hubs that we were installing. And I think more recently, because they're looking to expand their market and expand what they're doing, they've asked us now to look after, a wider pool of hubs belonging to the wider market, especially in the UK. So as part of that, we've gone off. We did, sort of 2 years of meetings and briefings with them, learning about what they wanted. We said about how we would like to manage the scheme. And through that, we went through some very, very specific hub-centric training, as you can imagine. Microsoft take their dots and their T's very, very, stringently. So we looked at that. We went through the program. All of our engineers have been through it, and we've gone from there really. So it's all the way down to the 8 modules that we can take out of the device, right the way through looking at things like whether it's been tampered with, whether there's customer damage, whether it's been dropped in transit. We can tell all of that using a certain amount of flows that we've already built into the program.
Yeah, I know that Microsoft certification involves a hell of a lot of work normally, and I guess if it's a product that's got a Microsoft badge on it, they're even more protective. So yeah, I'm not surprised at all that the training that you had to go through is as kind of lengthy as you suggest.
Yeah, it's I think with the team, if you look at our team now that we've got in-house, between them we've got about 148, 149, I think it is, individual Microsoft certifications. We're a Hub ADR, we're the ASB, a gold partner on Surface and devices. So this actually fits quite nicely with what we're doing, and I think it's nice to be recognised by Microsoft because I think we're still the only people outside of them that are allowed to do this. So it's nice as they try and expand their business, which obviously they'll do through distribution and channel expansion, which is something I think we'll see in the next 12 months. It gives the people who've got hubs that are out there that might be out of warranty, because a lot of people did buy them as curbside or just as a box. Certainly the smaller resellers, and obviously their customers are now slightly exposed because the year is out. And then they've probably got 2 or 3 years left in the device that, where there's no warranty provision.
And final question for any viewers watching that are system integrators who will have clients who are on kind of service contracts and stuff. There might be an element of wariness about inviting another integrator in to see their client. I just wonder how you could put those people at ease.
Yes, we initially thought when Microsoft said about expanding out and looking at a wider pool of people to repair. It's interesting because we split it into 2 things. The program is 2 parts. We have 2 offerings. Revive is we go in and talk to people who've maybe fallen out of love with their hub. They've only just gone back to the building. They've really forgotten how it works. So we can go in there and do a sort of a same day, once we've set up an agreement with the partner, and look at it, talk to them, make sure it's working. The second one is obviously more of an out of warranty full service that we do for a year. But a lot of people will know us for our reputation. We've been doing this since 1993. We have a great reputation in the market, I think, and we work with partners on an ongoing basis all over the world, not just in this country. So I think, people that I would even class as competitors know that, we're a safe pair of hands and that they can trust us. We have contracts, we have NDAs and things like that we can put in place with people to give them that peace of mind. But so far, we've not had any challenges with it, really, which I've actually almost found surprising. It's been quite nice because they say, you know, we know who you are. You know, this industry is small enough where we all know exactly what everybody's doing the whole of the time. So I think, you know, if we suddenly went off and tried to, you know, steal someone else's customer, you know, the word would be out very, very quickly and our reputation would go down the pan. And we're very cautious about not doing that. And, you know, everything we do at the moment is in partnership with, you know, people that we've worked with for a long time. You know, we've got people we've worked with for 15 years, you know, in a service environment. So, you know, we're just really doing the same as a lot of the manufacturers do with end users.
Yeah. I mean, in a time when all products are kind of thin on the ground, it's great to hear about a service that's actually going to either revitalise a product that's maybe having a problem with, or maybe, like you said before, that maybe falling out of love with it and actually get them to kind of reusing it again. So it's a kind of double win, really. Yeah,
and we're seeing it with both sizes, because originally we thought it was just going to be the 50-inch, but we're doing more and more of the Revive type service on the 85, because it's such a big ticket item. You know, people have spent, you know, around about £25,000 getting one of those into a building. You know, they want to get some value out of it now that people are going back into the office. And yeah, it might be covered in dust. Yeah, it might have been off the network for, you know, 16, 18 months. So that's where we can come in and talk to them, help them make sure it's back online. And then, you know, if there is a reseller involved, we can talk to them about how they can go in and do training. So it's a win for them as well.
Fantastic. Barrie, always great to talk to you. Many thanks for your time.
Thanks very much, Paul.
And thanks for joining us for this latest video. Make sure you check out the website for more. Bye-bye.